Hey, how's everybody doing today? I hope that this video finds everybody doing well. I want to talk to you today. A couple of random save a buck here, save a buck there, here a buck, there a buck, everywhere. Anyway, but it's the little things that actually add up, and never ever frown on humble beginnings. Sometimes people start saving, then they give up for some reason or another. Just take a reboot, start over, start small. You can do it. We can do it. All of us can do it. And I think we could hit our goals, but have a little bit of a goal first. Even if your goal is, I want to save $100 because I want to save $1,000 because, put an answer after the word because, and there's your goal. There you go. It's not as complicated. Now, we'll start off with some random things. Okay, one thing that we could do is we could stretch out our liquid soap. Like liquid soap that, let's say, that you use for your dishes, or liquid soap that you use for, for washing your hands, but we could turn it into a foam. So if you could get your hands on a foaming soap dispenser, you could actually stretch out the liquid soap so much more. What you would need to do is get 1 part of the liquid soap to 5 parts water. Put it into the empty dispenser, screw the cover back on, with the pump top to it, shake it, and there you go, and you're done. All you needed was a fraction of that soap. It's the foaming action. It really helps, and it gets the job done. So if you could get a hold of one of those, you could make that easily and definitely stretch out some money there. Toothpaste ads want all of us to think that we need globs and globs and globs of toothpaste on our brushes. How many times have you, just because you got that image of the toothpaste ad in your mind, you put that toothpaste glob on your brush, and inevitably, without even putting the brush in your mouth yet, half of it falls into your sink. Bye-bye toothpaste. You really don't need to put the globs and globs and get rid of that image on the commercial in your mind, in my opinion. You put enough on, but don't overdo it, because it's ending up to become nothing but wasteful. What people should focus on is begin first by flossing. Floss your teeth and gums first. Then you brush your teeth. This is my opinion. I'm not a dentist. Then you brush your teeth with not globs and globs that end up in your sink, that turn into a sink mess, and you see where I'm going with this. There you go. Now, the next tip has absolutely nothing, and I mean nothing, to do with cleaning, with soaping, with toothpaste, or anything of that nature. This next tip actually has to do with us learning how to disconnect in order to reconnect. What are you talking about, Jen? Well, we are plugged in all the time, whether we're plugged into our TVs, whether we're plugged into our phone devices. Don't get me wrong, I love when you watch my videos. But it shouldn't be, in my opinion, an all day, all night type thing, in my opinion. I believe that we have been so connected to the net that sometimes we fall short of being reconnected to the moment of now and the reality of, like, interpersonal discussions with people. And so literally we just got so used to it that we literally need to unplug by no TV. Don't go crazy. No TV, no tablet, no laptop, disconnect to reconnect. Well, what am I going to do? Well, maybe you might decide to draw a picture, or do a little watercolor painting like you did when you were a kid, or throw a frisbee, or play catch with your kids in the backyard if you're blessed enough to have one, or go to the playground, or walk around your block. Maybe even decide to cross the street and look at your side of the block, and it looks totally different from the side of the block that you usually walk around. Just saying. Or you might decide to bake or try a new recipe without looking online. Like, do it the old-fashioned way, like go to a book. Use your eyes that God gave you, if you can use them to do that. That'd be a wonderful thing. So different things that have nothing to do with being plugged into any sort of electronics or internet, even if it's just 3 hours. I mean, some people like think, oh no, 3 hours. I can't look at my phone for 3 hours. Just see if you can do this. I personally think that this is really important. Have an actual in-person conversation. Ask who's ever with you to just like put their device down for like the 15, 20 minutes of conversation. Like you're looking at them. They're looking at you. You guys, no device in between. Ah. Just saying. This to me, this is very important. It's a very important thing. Okay, so another thing, recently I discussed about saving money over weekends by doing activities instead of being the spectator. I didn't put it quite like that, but that's basically the gist of it. Being a participant rather than a spectator who's always buying tickets, always just sitting around. Sometimes you just have to be the sport, if you will. Like I said, throw that ball, throw that frisbee. Or if you don't want to do that, maybe consider like local galleries or museums that you can find in your area. Look up some like interesting historical sites that you may have never gone to. You know, it amazes me and actually never ceases to amaze me. Even New Yorkers, I cannot tell you, it is actually pretty common for many New Yorkers to never have visited the Statue of Liberty, for example, or to never have gone to the top of the Empire State Building, things of that nature. It's just like incredible. But take advantage of your local, city or state. And if you could get a freebie, get a freebie. Hello. This one is, to me, extremely important. Take some time alone. No phone with you. I mean, carry it with you. Shut it off. Carry it with you. May need to make a phone call later on, whatever. But take some peaceful me time alone. Like go to some place where you find solace. Sometimes, just like go into a nice quiet church and just, sit there, whatever persuasion your church is, if you'd like to do that, and just like sit there at a calm, quiet time. These are just nice things to consider. Or sit near, if you have like a lake or, quiet sort of beach or whatever, or just if you can't find a place of solitude, believe it or not, take advantage of the local library where you kind of have to be quiet there. So therefore, I don't know, it might make you feel like a kid again when your teacher gave you an assignment to go to the library. One thing, I was never like a fan of going to the card catalogs back in my day when I was a kid and looking things up, but I did like that separation of I have to focus, I have to accomplish a task, and I kind of, maybe I was a weird kid, who knows? I kind of liked that solitude that gave me that focus. So all of us need to disconnect to reconnect. I just thought I'd mention that to you. And hey, if you have any money saving or ideas or ways to, have a peaceful afternoon for free or whatever, let us know in the comment section below. You know what? I just showed you a brand new intro today. How'd you like it? I'm going to close the show with the intro. I normally won't do that, but since it's so cute, I'm going to play it. I'll be right back with a wave. Back by popular demand, I attached one of my favorite tunes. There you go. All right, everyone, have an amazing, fantastic day. You take good care. Goodbye.